Go live. Okay, so. Okay. Just looking around at these. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, all platforms. There we go. Tilt it down. Okay, now I'm everywhere. Got TikTok here. I got Instagram here. I got YouTube here. We're live. We're live everywhere. Let me just close. Oops, don't want to close the stream. No. How do I make it so that the chat's there? Okay, sorry, I'm new to that one, but it's all right. We'll ignore it for now. We'll figure it out. Hello, Mr. Hollywood. Hello, Diana. Hello, guys. Harsh truths about dating. It's funny you mentioned Shira, because I was just on her. I was on her live stream today, not like as a guest, but just like as an auditor. I was listening in, and I comment on there and stuff, And it's funny because she shared a couple of my posts on Instagram, because I haven't really been posting lately. I don't know, and so I posted some stories on some posts on Instagram, and then Shira posted it. I don't even know if I'm live right now. Oh, I think I am. Okay, I think I'm live on the live chat. There we go. Okay, I think I'm live on YouTube. Anyways, she posted one of my videos on her Instagram story, and the comments came flooding in. I was like, all right, what's up, people? I like her. I think she's funny. I mean, I don't think people realize that she's often joking. She's just joking around, but whatever, Thank you for speaking the truth. You're welcome. I love her too. The brightness is a little low. It's hard to see you guys. Hang on. I'm learning. You hear this song? You guys hear this? I'm learning to play that on piano. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I can do that. I can do the melody. But the whole thing is a little more tricky. Shira is a Renaissance woman. Men need leaders like you. I'll take that. Okay, let's talk about it. Shira says very bold statements. Yeah, she's wilding sometimes, but she's all right. When you're wearing a suit and your back itches, it's like I can't even reach it. I can't even reach it. Like, oh God, I feel like Baloo and the Jungle Book, Bare Necessities. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Dating, harsh truths about dating. Tell me about your dating lives. How are we going about it? Dating today is tough. It's not like it used to be. It's not like it's always been challenging. But it's not that like it used to be in that there's so many choices to make. So it's really easy. I've been watching, and I watch because I like this stuff. I pay attention to the dating stories women post on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I also pay attention to the stories men post. Dating apps are wild. It's crazy these days. I saw this guy a post about a guy that's saying something like he was, I don't want to talk about other people's content. I don't really care that much. I'm just noticing a trend that seems to be very challenging for everyone to date. Fair enough. It's hard to meet people you click with. Wouldn't it be? Shouldn't it be? You see? The reason why I think that that's happening now is just because we have so many options. Like, because I don't even know if people meet in real life anymore, to be honest. It's kind of weird. It almost feels weird to meet somebody in real life. Most of the people that I know, like pretty girls that I know, meet guys through mutual friends. And then the rest are like, they meet guys on like dating apps. Basically, that's it. Mutual parties, but who even goes out anymore? It's like kind of a thing, So people don't really go out anymore. So I think now it's just dating apps and things, which is fine. It's okay. But the problem with dating apps is that lots of people are really good at making themselves look good on dating apps, but in real life they're trash, cap. Men and women do this both, so it's challenging on both sides. But still, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. God, to go through another first date again. God! Oh, are you friends with people you went to high school with? God! Kill me. It's the worst. Asking all these, and it's not unnecessary. They're not like unnecessary questions, But it's still just like, I'm not even going to remember this shit. You know what I started doing? You guys want to know what I started doing? When I go on dates, I write them. I have notes in my phone. I'm sure you guys do this too. Don't look at me like I'm a villain. Okay. But like say somebody, Sheila, whatever, and she's telling me stuff, and then I'm like, oh, okay. I'll secretly, not like in their face, but I'll be like, I'll try to remember that shit, because it's fleeting fast. They're saying some shit, and it's fleeting. It's coming in, and it's going quick. 5, 4, 3, and it's gone. You get what I'm saying? So they say some shit that might be significant, like, I don't know, their birth date or their fucking astrological sign. I don't know. I'm like, oh, fuck. And it's gone. I'm like Dory. I got 5 seconds. And I'm like, and I'll get to the notes, and I'll just in their notes. And then I sound like a hero, because the next time I call them, I'm like, hey, how's my favorite Libra with hazel eyes doing? Because otherwise, I'm not going to remember that shit. How's my hazel-eyed girl? And they're like, oh, and that's, what else am I supposed to do? Okay? It's just too much. There's too many choices. There's too many options. This is the 4th date this week where we said the same shit. How am I supposed to tell you all apart? Let me get a profile picture for you. That's all I got. And that's doing my best. Okay? So, if most of the first dates are cap. They start out cap. Their first is like, y'all embellished a lot of shit. All right? And I'll tell you the exact. Men, way less rich than they appear to be online. Kind of a given. Women are not what they look like online. Also kind of a given. So you kind of like live our lives in the margins. There's a tolerance margin that we all accept. Where it's like, I know you're not going to live up to my expectations. But I got about 10% wiggle room of how much am I going to tolerate you fucking me over a little bit. I got a room of margin here. Both of y'all do. So the men will be like, all right, he's a little older than he looks. But if it's within that margin, we'll take it. He's not as rich as he thought. He picked me up at a Prius, but his house is nice. Okay. And then the girl's like, well, she's got a few more pounds than how she looks with hitting them angles on Insta. There's a margin. And we all live our lives in it. Fine. And so if that's the case, then fine. So, it's all good. Once we're past that beginning, where we're having a margin of acceptable range, then it's like, oh shit, now I got to remember all this shit. What do you like to do? You like to go hiking? When hiking really means hot girl walks to fucking Earth Cafe on a Tuesday, is what you really mean. To get a smoothie, a matcha, whatever the fuck. How am I going to remember that shit? Hello, guys. Y'all still date? Yeah. Anyways, wait, let me just wink. There you go. What's up, YouTube? Coming at you. First time. I love hiking. Yeah, see? Yeah, Fruitopia loves hiking. I bet you do. So does fucking everyone else. And I'm a man, and I don't want to go hiking on like the first date with people. I don't even want to go hiking much anyways. I'm really mostly doing that shit for her. Sure, let's go out and go hike up that hill. Great. Perfect. Anyways, dating's hard. It's always been hard. It's hard to find people that are compatible with you. Okay? That's just what it is. Y'all all crazy. A lot worse than you think you are. And then you got to meet other people that are also crazy, and they're a lot worse than they think they are. And then y'all just got to see if that just works. Meet in the middle somewhere. Hello. What's up, Steve Woods? Still making gay jokes, 2024? Let's see. I live in Colorado. Hiking is a no-go. Yeah, well, hiking's cool in Colorado in the seasonally. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". Time to get married. It might be. Okay. Hello, everyone. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see here. 42-year-old who just recently started making $100K annually. I haven't dated since high school. Where do I start? B. Alexander. What's up, B. Alexander? What's up, bro? Listen, here's the deal, guys. You got to put yourself out there, man. If you're making money and you got to a place where you're not stressed about your life, as a man, you got to a place where you're not stressed about your life, you're making money, you got your bills paid. Now it's time to you're gonna start to get bored if you don't have somebody to date, whatever. Just get out there, man. You got to have a life. That's the other thing. A lot of people can make money and they've made money online or they make money in their job or whatever, but they don't have a life. They're kind of stuck in a routine, get stuck in a rut. Women do this too, but since we're talking about men, we'll talk about men. Men get stuck in a rut where they just simply don't leave their house ever. Men, real easy, simple routine. So what that does, though, is that as you get older, you get fewer friends that you drive with, fewer activities that you participate in. You don't really have hobbies that could involve you meeting, women, generally speaking. So you got to put yourself out there. You got to get out of the house. Try to get out of the house at least 3 to 5 times a week if you can. Don't recluse yourself to video games, TV. Get out, have a life, meet some people, start doing some stuff, see where the world takes you. That's it. And for you ladies out there, you're not fucking Rapunzel. You can't just sit in your tower all day long and just hope that some prince in shining armor is just going to show up and say, let down your hair, and then poof, be on your couch in your lap. That's not it either. You got to put yourself out there. Women have an easier time at it than men. Just put yourself up, gussy yourself up, put a brush through your hair, beat that face, whatever it is, and then get out there and then just, go to places where successful guys like to hang out and just wait. But if you don't do that often, you're not going to have a lot of opportunities to kind of size it up. Otherwise, risk it on Tinder or whatever. Either way, got to put yourself out there. Men come to me, honey. Yeah, but not like to your house necessarily. Unless you're big on social media, then they might. Hi. Hello, guys. Hello, YouTube. Beat that face. Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm so glad I was dating. Let's see here. Hey, hello, guys. Hello, everyone. You guys come to my house. That's funny. Let's see here. Been single for 3 years. I've tried dating. I put myself out there. Also, Denver is the worst place for dating. Denver's a big city, though. I hear you. Unless here's a typical person in Denver. You got 2 huskies or something like that, some big dogs, and then you mountain bike sometimes, or you go hiking up the trails in the season, ski in the winter. There you go. There's Colorado in a nutshell. Dive bars. Men wear plaid shirts. So do the women. It's cold in the winter. I get it. But that doesn't mean there isn't stuff to do. Denver's a big city. So, dating apps work. Oh my God, that's true. I know it's true. People can be exhausting. Tell me about it. Cali for me. Yeah, same. It's cold here now, though. It's Peter Pan land in San Diego. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, no, I'm poor. But that's a good thing about Colorado if you're poor. That's cool because you can just, hike. You can walk around for free. Be into mountainous stuff. Go to the lake, stuff like that. Did you see the recent Tisa series? No, I saw about it. I didn't watch the series. I don't watch that kind of stuff. But I do know about it. That was wild. Some Tinder swindler shit. Kiss on the first date? Yeah. If you can, sure. Just go for it. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Libra. You and my therapist are encouraging me to go out more. I prefer meeting people in person. Yeah, okay. Well, then you don't need a therapist or me, some stranger on the internet, to tell you that you should go out more. It's depressing sitting at home alone, even if you're on dating apps. Because also, if you're a pretty woman on dating apps, how do you pick? How do you choose? It's almost random. Like when you're ready, when you have a surge of your interest, okay, yeah, sure, tonight's having whatever. Rolling the dice. And that's fine, that's cool. But you got to get out. You got to get out. Start having a life. That's important. Hello from Romania. Hello. Okay, hang on. What? Okay, guys, these questions, guys. like hurt my brain to read. I'm going to read this one though. Your opinion on women who smell good. Guys, listen. Shouldn't that be a given? It just, to me, it seems like the women I would just ever talk to, ever, wouldn't smell bad. I mean, let's put it this way. They wouldn't at least smell bad. It's like, at least they would smell like nothing or good, right? Isn't it just, you should just smell good, right? What's the alternative? Should I have an opinion on women who smell bad? Is that necessary? You know what I mean? Guys, love the blunt attitude. Fine. Thank you, sir. No problem, Alex. But you do got to get out there, bro. I remember you. You might, oh yeah, for sure. Would you ever go on a Red Pill podcast? Yeah, I wouldn't, listen. The Red Pill, what it used to be was just like, hey guys, take responsibility for yourself and grow and improve your own life first. And in so doing so, then you like attract, and meet and make women. But as long as you stay on your focus and on your purpose, those things will come to you. And that was a good message. But now I don't want to say evil, it's de-evolved into something far worse. It's like, what the Red Pill is now is about harboring resentment and being angry and frustrated with women, which in my opinion gets you no women. Because it just makes you a bitter man on the internet. Oh, yeah, shouldn't be going out so much. And they're living in your comment sections and secretly in your DMs. That's lame. That's a lame thing. I think that's what losers do. Just mad at women, just comment. In my life right now, just, yeah, well, you're probably into guys. Me, yeah. You're lame. You're a loser, And losers do that. Winners do their own shit. Like me talking to you guys in one direction, and then not considering the comments' not so well thought out opinions to me. You see? And so that's what the Red Pill does. Just a big circle. Yeah, she's just so stupid anyways. That's dumb. You know what I mean? Grow up. Bear responsibility for your life. Recognize you're the reason why you don't get any play. And then make improvements to yourself. How about that? How about do that? Why do we need every episode asking every woman what their body count is? Aren't you bored? Aren't you bored of this? What are you gonna do? You're gonna fix it? You're gonna go and then just stand on your holier than thou fucking soapbox and then just preach who and how many you deem is enough to sleep with in a given lifetime? That sounds fucking ridiculous. But it happens every day. And so me being on that podcast, I would just not talk about that shit. This is lame. Does that make sense? Bitter and stingy man are victims. Yeah, 100%. Hi, hello. Brooke says Brooke says some men would get threesomes if they were more open-minded. Brooke, I like that response, Brooke. Brooke, maybe you should hit me up. I like that response. Perfect first date. Oh God. So here, I'll give you an example. Here's what I do. I then just book dinner. I don't want to go to coffee. I don't want to do any shit like that. You see, and here's the thing. Here's the key to the perfect date from a man's perspective is that I'm going to dinner anyways. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go to a nice steakhouse or something. Okay. So then if I'm going anyways, I don't want to go alone. I'm going to go with a pretty woman and I don't need necessarily to sleep with a woman at the end of the night. I'm going to go to dinner anyways. And it's just dope for me to show up with a pretty girl with me. You get what I'm saying? And then just see how it goes. If it goes, great. If it doesn't, whatever. I was going anyways. And I just want to show up to the nice place with a nice woman on my arm. Because I like it. I just like going out. I like showing up. I like showing out. Sometimes I flex a bit. I like that shit. And it's just better if I have a pretty woman with me. And if it's one I don't know, even better. Because now I can get to know them. That's cool. That's interesting. It makes dinner not boring. So for me, perfect is just start there. And then you get through dinner, and if it sucks, fine, okay, take you home. Had a good time. And if it is good, then we'll be like, hey, let's hop over to this other place. And then we'll go and like literally just pop around the city, just painting the town. And that's dope. It's way more fun, spontaneous, because genuinely I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see how it goes. We'll feel it out. But I have options. You see? We'll go out and go all these different places all the time. And then that makes it fun for everyone. If we vibe, the night continues. If not, we'll call it a night. I was going anyways. You see what I'm saying? That's just better. So dinner is boring if you know the woman already. Candace says, so is dinner boring if you know the woman already? It can be, Candace. You got to bring your A game. Wear a different dress this time. Take your hair out of a bun. Do something different. Spice it up. That my fault? Because you have personality. Ever had your heart broken? Yes! Of course. Of course. Is he real? Yep. Yeah. There you go. Wear a wig. Yeah, Candace. Show up in pink wig this time. Spice it up. Make it not boring. Is that my fault? Where are you? I'm in Beverly Hills. I used to like him. Wow. Don't yell at me, sir. What kind of watch do you have? This one is a Breguet Retro. God, I never know the names anymore of this stuff. I don't know. It's the same one Ben Affleck wore in Batman. When he was Batman. Ben Affleck was Batman. As Bruce Wayne. It's one of those things that, if you know, you know. If you don't, good. I don't want to wear the same shit that every rapper and football player wears. Good. If you don't know, good. Don't ask. Piano Man. Yeah, I played it a little bit. You need a haircut? I know. Yeah, I know I do. Thank you very much. I put that on my Instagram story today. Me and Max both do. Let's see here. Become someone else and develop a few personalities so he can choose his own woman within you. Yeah, there you go. Fine. That's fair. I know that's right. Your teeth are so white. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. Instagram. Okay. All right. So, for me at least, just going out and see how it goes, feel it out. I'm going anyways. Just make it a fun time for all of us, right? And if they're boring at the end of the night, it's all good. That's great actually, because if the date sucks, then I'm going to bed early. That's dope. I got stuff to do tomorrow. And if not, all right, well, let's keep it going. As long as it suits us, right? I think that's fair. Hiya. Hello. Latinas aren't boring. Yeah, Latina, you're right. You're right about that. Who said that? Erica. Yeah. What's up, Erica? Glad to see you back. You're right. Latinas aren't boring. Here's my impression of every Latina ever. Every Latina ever that likes you. Ready? Here it is. Here it is. I'm going to show you guys. Here's like this. Here you go. Every Latina ever. Watch this. They go, And that's how you know they like you. They can give you this attitude like, And then they kind of side eye like that. That's every Latina ever. And I like that shit. So you better watch out before you get pregnant. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Let's see here. Goddess. Guilty. There you go. You're not kidding. Yeah, you're right. Russell saved some women for the rest of us. That's funny. What kind of ring is that? This is actually a gift. My very good friend and partner gave me this gift. I wear it all the time. It reminds me of what we got going on, what we're doing together. It's a bond. It's dope. I like it. Thanks for noticing. But it's all just black diamonds and silver. You have a mischievous laugh. I've been told that. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Do you think guys can just be friends with girls? Look, okay. Let me ask a different question that might answer that question. if a man is only interested in a woman because she's a woman. If she was a man, he probably wouldn't talk to her. You get what I'm saying? It's because of what she's got downstairs. Whatever. Is why he's interested in her in the first place. So, I say that if a man's going to befriend a woman, it's a very fine line towards a sexual want in there as well. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying there's no guys do it, girls do it, birds do it, the bees do it. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. Just saying, if a guy's trying to just be your friend, I would say there's probably more than meets the eye. Okay? Men are hardwired, sure. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I never get gifts on TikTok. That's dope. It's good to see that. Cowboy up. You know, I'm from the South, actually. I'm from Charleston. Them's my people. Actually, I have a real cowboy hat, you know. Whoops. Reasons I don't have guy friends. I don't believe in platonic relationships. Okay, sorry. BOK says, the reasons I don't have guy friends is I don't believe in platonic relationships. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they do exist. But I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it does. It is possible. But there's always that component. And I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. You can be friends with a guy, even if you sleep with him or don't from time to time. It's not like, sometimes it can just be that. Like, we're homies and we sleep together because we're humans and we're in Vegas once. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. I don't think that people should like make it such a problem necessarily. I have friends that have full-on lives. And I see once in a while, and sometimes we hang out, maybe we'll hook up, maybe we won't. Who cares? It's not really a big deal. It's not like it's a high pressure, where's this going dynamic. That's okay, too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so black and white with things, and the human condition isn't so black and white. I love it here. Thank you. You are gorgeous. Good days and bad. And lighting. Guys tend to fall for me later on because I'm nice and they take it as me flirting. Well, when girls are nice to guys, then of course they think you like them. Of course they do. Hello from Texas. Hello. You got a great personality out there. Thank you. Okay. How are you? I'm great. The relationship between men and women is not always the same. Yeah, fine. Yeah, of course, everybody, I think, in life has had situations where they've had a relationship with a person where you thought it was one thing and they thought it was something different. That's okay, too. So what? Sometimes y'all just won't be on the same page. It is what it is. I'm getting kind of blinded here. Let me kind of do a little shift. Okay. Is that better? I was getting kind of... Let me know if it gets the too white background for you. Hi. Hello. Okay, Goddess, are you still here? Goddess, I'll answer your question if you are. Would you settle with one of those friends? What friends? Hello, guys. Okay, hey, new here. How's it going? I'm doing great. I like your man in a suit. Thank you. I think it's a lost art these days. People don't wear suits anymore. I'm from the South, so we grew up wearing suits. We'd wear ties to church on Sundays. That sound a little Southern for you. We wore ties to church on Sundays, bow ties on Easter. I don't know. We're in the South. I'm from Charleston area. God, I got shifted a little too much on here. Let me. Okay. All right. I'm back. Let's see. 78 that much, Charlotte. You good? Wait, what? Sorry, I missed it. Would you do a relationship contract with your partner? I think a lot of like what we would agree upon can simply go unsaid. You don't need to have a contract with everybody. And dude, could you imagine as a woman how dry you would be if some man come out and said, okay, here's our relationship contract. Make sure you initial here, and check this box, and here, sign here, date here, and then we'll be good to go. We'll go to Baskin Robbins. God, that sounds horrible. Who suggested that? Deanna? That sounds terrible. How do y'all come up with this shit? The rules are clear and they're often just unspoken. And how that's not obvious is painful to me. It would be dry. Yeah, God. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, Brooke. That's when you bring out the borderline personality split. Yeah. DD Flower Girl. Is that a genuine question or is that a joke? If it is, I'll answer you. For the right person, I'd sign an NDA. Okay, an NDA, though, is not a relationship contract. Those are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Dee Dee asked, this is a good question. This is actually, it's a funny, to me, it's whatever. Let's ask the question first. Okay, Dee Dee Flower Girl says, what do you bring to a relationship without money? Okay, and I guess you're asking me personally or just men in general. I don't know. Either way, the answer is the same. So here's the deal. First of all, if a man doesn't bring money to the relationship or to the table, to the family, to the household, what is he doing at all, really? Emotional support? Is he there for support? Let me ask you this. When you have a baby, Pampers ain't cheap. And you can't call Walmart up and be like, hey, Pampers, do you guys take emotional support? You guys, I need formula. Will you guys accept emotional support? I'm a man that can't provide for my family, but will some emotional support pay the tuition? Call them up. And let me know if any of those institutions will deal in emotional support from a man. Soccer practice ain't cheap. The minivan payment ain't cheap. Private school ain't cheap. College ain't cheap. If a man isn't bringing money to the relationship, what good is the man? That sounds pretty fucking useless to me, actually. Because once you have the kids, what does a man do? You got the woman raising the kids, basically. Her mom's in your house half the time, helping raising the kids, and you're just kind of in the way. What are you doing if not providing some income? You see what I mean? Again, this is another one of those painfully obvious things. If you're a man, what do you bring to the relationship besides money? That's the majority thing. That's like the number one reason for divorce is that the man isn't bringing in enough income, man. If they don't fucking make enough money to make it so that you're living good and you're eating good and the lights are on and the Wi-Fi's on and the medical bills are paid and the college tuition, what good are you? That sounds dumb. So when you say, Russell, what do you bring to a relationship besides money? What more do you want? God! It is hard to get. What else do you want? Because once you have the kids, you don't even want the man around, really. You're just like, well, it'd be nice if you see your kids, but just get out of my way. Get out of my kitchen. That's every woman ever. Get out of my kitchen. Just go. That's how it is. All right? So, besides the fucking obvious things where men are just sort of around in general in your life, do you really need them that much if they're not providing? You know what I mean? What a waste. I'll help you pick her, then we can have a sister wife. Brooke, I like what you're thinking. Teamwork. Yeah, but see, all that other stuff is just a given. You know what I mean? If a man's providing for his family, if a man's making sure that his wife and kids are safe and secure because he's providing the provisioning, meaning he's earning and bringing home an income and having a household that's well funded and well resourced. That is him doing all those things. And the other stuff is just kind of there by default. Because you're going to lose it. Like if you say loyalty, but if you're married, you have all the leverage. If you're married to the guy and he's not loyal, then you just take it. You just take half, and the kids, and the house, and the car. So all that other shit's kind of given. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's like it's unspoken. It's obvious. DD Flower Girl says, I want 50-50. Okay. You say that now. DD Flower Girl, you say that now. You want to contribute 50-50. So that's assuming that your man makes exactly as much as you do. Because if he makes more than you, it ain't 50-50. Not really. If y'all are married and he makes more than you do, let's say you make $50K a year and your man makes $150K a year, and then you have household income and then y'all are splitting the bills 50-50, it ain't 50-50. It's disproportionate against you. Don't you see? Don't you get it? So it's not 50-50. And by the way, once you're married, legally, y'all share everything. That's it. You share everything. So you already just combine that, and then you take that 150 he makes and the 50K you make, put it in 200K, and then 50-50 would be 100K to him, 100K to you. That's 50-50. You're getting what he makes anyways. That ain't 50-50. And then oftentimes women want to have kids and then opt out of going back to work. Because why would you want to? If you could stay home with your kids, raise them, wouldn't that be better than going to some nondescript job? Nobody asks grandma at Thanksgiving what she did when she was 20 years old making money. Oh, you were a receptionist at a mid-range law firm? Wow, grandma. Nobody gave a fuck. They were just so stoked that grandma was just there. They loved her. That's it. It's about the family. So it's very okay for a woman to choose to do that instead of having some career or whatever. Now, if you want to have a career, I was raised by a single mother. So for me, my mother made something of herself and made us live and survive. And it was dope. And that's good for some women if they want that. But I also don't blame women for wanting to stay home with their kids, because you only get a few short years until they're gone. And then what? You see what I'm saying? Kids turn out better when you're at home. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". Men can't handle women making money. My man doesn't want me to work. And we have the same degree. BS. Yeah, Erica, I hear you. But you got to understand, there's a couple of things going on with that. So men, you're right. I think that if men can provide enough for the family so that y'all can live adequately, reasonably, and it's all good, then I think that is it's a choice you should communicate with your partner and kind of figure out. And then just determine that hey, maybe let me go to battle every day. Let me go out there and just work hard and fight tooth and nail to get every dollar we make. And that way you can stay home and be soft and not so hardened by the world and just dealing with all the bullshit and stress that comes with trying to make money in a competitive environment every single day. If I can provide enough for us, maybe I'm going to work hard and strive and stride through the hardship so that my wife and my kids can have a soft and comfortable life at home. And that's a fair thing. You know what I mean? And that's a trade-off. And so having a nice, comfortable, soft wife at home so that's not, coming home worn out. Because I'm going to tell you, if you're out there working a job, even if it's a 9-to-5 job, that job, you come home, you're just exhausted. So, you're stressed out. You got stuff to do, things that are pending that you haven't done yet. It's just on the tip. It's just constant work and stress and anxiety, where if a man doesn't want his wife to live like that, he will take that sacrifice so that she can live comfortably. And I think that's a fair deal. If the girl wants that, and if he wants that for his wife, then take it. That's dope. Anna says, I don't want a boring life. But here's the deal. I don't think that anybody thinks that staying home and having family responsibilities like raising your kids and teaching them not to grow up to be the worst is boring. I think having kids and having things to do at home is interesting. Now, when the kids go to school and you have extra hours of your day, I think you should definitely develop some sort of hobbies or some sort of way to make money if you want to. But if you're provided for, you don't need to. And your life doesn't have to be boring. If your life is boring, that's a you thing. That means you're boring. You're the one who's making your life boring, Anna. And by the way, if you guys are relying on men or other people to make your life not boring, that's your problem. You're the problem. You get it? Your life's boring because of you, not because your husband, not because your husband wants you to stay at home. You're the boring one. So grow a personality and then go do stuff with your life. That's interesting. My life would never be boring. Fine. Good. Totally. There's so much more than just staying at home. So many hobbies. Life's too beautiful to not enjoy it. There you go. Go do stuff. Facts. Where do you find men that'll do that? It's just, put yourself out there. We need more men like you. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Let's see here. How do you feel about social media? Mixed bag. Jury's still out. My husband is lazy. Sorry to hear that. Are you a Libra? Yes. Hi, handsome. Hello. Ella asks, why do men block you? Because you crazy, Ella. That's it. You're crazy. You're sending them some wild ass shit. And you got crackhead energy on dates. And you're just off-putting in general. That's your problem, Ella. That's why men block you. Let's see. If you never need a Mercedes, maybe. I'll let you know. Keeping it real. Yeah. If men are blocking you, you're overstepping. That's saying it nicely. Men usually aren't the ones blocking the women, It's the other way. So if they're blocking you, you're going a step beyond. Dating a coworker is that bad. One has to leave before you date. Let me tell you what happens when you date a coworker. All right? Y'all gonna date. It's gonna be fun at first. Y'all sneaking around. You guys are doing your little, oh yeah, I'm getting off work at 5:30. Let's go to the happy hour, whatever, y'all. Go back to work. You guys have one of those wild nights and you show up at the work again in the same outfit you wore yesterday, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, so you guys show up to, back to work in the same outfits you wore yesterday. Sometimes that kind of thing happens, whatever. Sneaking around the office, fine, right? But then, inevitably, y'all get kind of tired of each other, Chuck from accounting's looking a little handsome these days. He's been hitting the squat rack, whatever, Then old boy gets all jealous that you're hanging around the water cooler with Chuck too long. Y'all start having fights. You break up, and then now you just gotta walk by that guy, and he's gonna walk by you all puppy-eyed, and you gotta live like that for the next 2-ish years till you get transferred, or he does. Awkward. God, who wants to live like that? The likelihood that it's gonna be of failure is fucking high. So why even bother? Just kidding. Just go to a bar, go to the gym. The gym's kind of similar, but at least it's better. Because if it doesn't work out, you can go to the gym on the other side of town. Whatever. Oh. Sounds true. I've been here. I've been there. Ladies need to learn and smile and nod that they want to live this life. Oh, okay. At least for the first 6 months. Okay, sorry. I was really behind on that comment. Sorry, YouTube. What's the difference between a woman being confident versus a girl that's annoyingly full of herself? I feel like somebody that would ask that question is the one that's annoyingly full of himself. But to answer your question, Kelsey, confidence doesn't need to be like annoying at all. Confidence is just like you're just sure. You know what you want. You state what you want. You're calm about what happens, and you walk away from results you don't want. That's it. I'm not doing live. Join lives, guys. If I wanted to hear your not so well thought out opinions, I would have asked. I don't want you guys to jump in. Please. This is a one-directional thing. This is my only damn outlet. Sorry. I just can't. I would rather die. Hello. I'm happily married almost 23 years. This is fun to watch. Thank you, Shelly. I'll take that. I had men and women who tried to date me at my last job. Super awkward. Yeah, that's right, Nova. It happens. They try to date you at work. Love your eyes. Thank you. You can't have them, though. But thank you. What's the main reason women are... Okay, this is a good one. What's the main reason that men cheat? This is a good one, actually. The reason why men cheat is mostly, especially the younger men, there's the feeling of that there's going to be lost opportunity. They've always wanted all these beautiful girls in their life. And then they have a girlfriend. They want a girlfriend. They love the girlfriend. But they also often want to just, on the side, have little deals too. And the reason why is because they feel like they're going to miss out on that sexual opportunity in their life. And they don't like their girlfriends to keep them from doing that. But they're also too much of a coward to admit that that's what they're going to do. So they just lie to you about it. That's what cheating is. It's not like they're saying, look, I'm going to sleep with other girls from time to time, and they're giving you a choice. Because that wouldn't be cheating. At least they give you a choice. But if they say to you, they go, hey, oh no girl, it's just you, nothing but you. And then they're sleeping girls on the side because they have to fulfill their sexual fantasies or otherwise proclivities, and then lie to you about it. That's what's cheating. And they cheat because they're too much of a coward to admit that to you. That's why. Sorry to tell you. It's not about being insecure or low self-esteem necessarily. The low self-esteem and being insecure is not admitting to the woman that that's what they're going to do or are doing. That's the low self-esteem part. The reason why they want to sleep with other women is just simply because they want to experience other women because they haven't before. And they just want more experience in that. Variety, whatever. The insecure part and is not being able to tell your woman forthright that's what you're about. Does that make sense? Looking dandy in that suit. Great job. Thanks, Alice. Okay, guys, that's my time. I got an hour. Anyways, add me on Instagram if you haven't yet. That's where I post my real life stuff. Starting on YouTube. This was fun. We'll see how that continues to go. And thanks again for joining me. We'll see you again. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Well, I'll let you know on Instagram. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again. Bye-bye. If I can end these things, okay. End.